Good day, everyone. I am Fritzie Ilagan presenting our research on the Strategic Performance Management System of the Department of Trade and Industry Caraga towards improved agency performance. The findings of the study were intended to benefit DTI leadership, its employees, and the public sector by providing insights into improving performance management systems, aligning individual efforts with strategic goals, and ultimately enhancing public service delivery. The study spanned SPNS implementation from 2015 to 2022, considering challenges, employee perceptions, and performance data while acknowledging potential limitations due to factors like response bias and the impact of external events such as the COVID-19 pandemic. The Strategic Performance Management System is a key framework implemented by the Civil Service Commission of the Republic of the Philippines to align employee performance with organizational goals, enhancing transparency and accountability in the public sector. Rooted in the Philippine Development Plan 2011 to 2016, SPMS aims to ensure high quality, efficient, and accountable public service delivery in line with the government's initiative to professionalize the bureaucracy. The system integrates individual and organizational goals, drawing from models like the balanced scorecard to boost public sector effectiveness. DTI Caraga adopted SPMS following Department of Trade and Industry directives, embedding it in its operational framework to ensure that employee contributions align with the agency's strategic goals, especially in supporting the development of micro, small, and medium enterprises, ensure consumer protection, among others. This study drew on performance management theory, goal setting theory, institutional theory, and contingency theory to analyze SPMS implementation at DTI Caraga. These theories provided a comprehensive lens through which SPMS's role in enhancing organizational effectiveness, motivating employees, and addressing contextual challenges was explored. The study focused on three components of SPMS: goal setting and feedback, performance monitoring and evaluation, and identification of areas for improvement. These elements were critical in ensuring that employee contributions aligned with DTI Caraga's strategic objectives. Specifically, the study evaluated the extent of SPMS implementation in terms of goal setting, monitoring, and identifying areas for improvement, overall agency performance, the relationship between SPMS implementation and organizational performance, and the challenges in aligning individual goals with agency priorities, and how these challenges affect organizational performance, and lastly, recommendations for improving SPMS processes. The main objective was to assess the implementation of SPMS at DTI Caraga and its impact on performance, offering insights into potential areas for enhancement. The study hypothesized that SPMS implementation has no significant direct relationship with overall performance and that the challenges in alignment do not significantly affect organizational outcomes. Methodologically, the study used a descriptive correlational research design to gather detailed data on SPMS implementation and analyze the relationships between its components and organizational performance. Conducted at DTI Caraga's regional and provincial offices, the study surveyed 47 employees using a combination of purposive and stratified random sampling to ensure a representative sample across different departments and roles. Data was collected in three phases: gaining permission, distributing surveys, and conducting document analysis, and analyzed using descriptive statistics, Pearson's correlation and regression analysis, along with thematic analysis for qualitative feedback. This mixed methods approach provided a comprehensive evaluation of SPMS at DTI Caraga. Now for the findings of the study, as well as the conclusions and recommendations. First, we have the extent of implementation of SPMS and DTI Caraga in terms of goal setting and feedback, monitoring and evaluating individual and organizational performance, and identification of areas for improvement. SPMS was generally well received with goal setting and feedback scoring positively, mean of 4.26. However, there is room for improvement in coaching and feedback processes. Monitoring and evaluation also scored positively, mean of 4.18. while identification of areas for improvement scored 4.12, which indicates that the SPMS helps employees identify their contributions to the agency's strategic priorities. Now, the findings of the study reveal that the SPMS in DTI Caraga is generally well received, with employees agreeing that the system effectively supports goal setting, feedback, performance monitoring, and identification of areas for improvement. However, while the system aligns well with the agency's strategic goals, some areas require enhancement, such as the clarity of feedback, the coaching process, and the recognition of employee contributions. Additionally, employees suggest that more frequent coaching, personalized development plans, and improved mechanisms for acknowledging contributions would optimize SPMS's impact on both individual and organizational performance. So it is recommended that it would be ideal for DTI Caraga to increase employer involvement in the goal setting process, ensuring it is more participatory. Introducing real-time, continuous feedback mechanisms rather than periodic formal reviews would also enhance employee engagement and alignment with the strategic objective. More personalized feedback and coaching sessions could be prioritized to foster employee growth. And then for the second problem, what is the overall agency performance of DTI Caraga in calendar year 2022? DTI Caraga exceeded many key performance indicators, including 134% achievement in MSME assistance and over 110% in investment promotion. Minor shortfalls, such as the operational rate of shared service facilities, suggest a need for continuous process improvement. The overall agency performance of DTI Caraga in 2022 was highly successful, as evidenced by the integration of the Performance Governance System dashboard and the Organizational Outcomes Report card. The PGS dashboard aligned individual and organizational goals with national objectives, while the Organizational Outcomes Report Card focused on societal impact. DTI Caraga exceeded its targets in critical areas such as MSME assistance and investment promotion, achieving rates above 100%. However, minor shortfalls in operational measures like SSF operation highlighted the need for continuous improvement. The high percentage of employees rated as outstanding demonstrates effective alignment between individual and organizational performance, reinforcing the success of the agency's strategic execution. While DTI Caraga exceeded performance targets, minor operational shortfalls like SSF operations would be addressed by conducting periodical internal assessments to identify bottlenecks. The agency may also regularly reassess performance targets to ensure they are sufficiently challenging, preventing complacency. Adopting a more dynamic approach to operational reviews, incorporating real-time data tracking and using digital tools could optimize performance tracking and resource utilization. For the third problem, is there a significant relationship between the extent of implementation of the SPMS and the overall agency performance within the DTI Caraga? Pearson's correlation analysis revealed no significant relationship between goal setting, feedback, and agency performance. A negative but significant relationship was found between monitoring, evaluation, and performance, indicating that the current compliance driven monitoring practices may hinder continuous improvement. And so the correlation analysis between the extent of SPMS implementation and the overall agency performance revealed mixed results, while monitoring and evaluation showed a significant but negative correlation with overall performance. Both goal setting and feedback and the identification of areas for improvement had no statistically significant relationship with performance. This suggests that while SPMS components are present, they may not be effectively driving improved agency outcomes. Refining feedback mechanisms, shifting from compliance compliance-focused monitoring to developmental support, and enhancing employee involvement in goal-setting processes could strengthen the system's impact on performance. Since the analysis showed a negative correlation between increased monitoring and overall performance, it is ideal for DTI Caraga to shift from a compliance-driven monitoring system to a more development-focused approach, emphasizing employee development during performance evaluations rather than just task completion will enhance performance. Additional training for middle managers and effective feedback techniques could also improve the implementation of the SPMS and its influence on agency outcomes. For the fourth problem, what are the various challenges faced by the Department of Trade and Industry Caraga in aligning individual performance goals with the agency's strategic priorities? Challenges such as lack of resources and unclear communication were not viewed as significant barriers. However, qualitative feedback pointed to occasional resource gaps and the need for improved communication of strategic priorities. The analysis of challenges in aligning individual performance goals with DTI Caraga's strategic priorities revealed that employees generally do not perceive significant barriers, as indicated by the overall average mean of score of 2.13. Issues such as lack of resources, unclear communication, insufficient training, and monitoring were not considered major obstacles. However, qualitative feedback highlighted opportunities for improvement in areas like communication of strategic priorities, refresher training, and enhanced recognition of contributions. Addressing these specific concerns within could improve alignment and employee engagement within the Caraga and its strategic goals. While the challenges were generally not seen as significant, DTI Caraga could benefit from enhancing resource provision and improving monitoring systems, conducting targeted assessments to identify department-specific needs and potential resource gaps would ensure consistent performance across all areas. Moreover, refining communication strategies to ensure more consistent dissemination of strategic goals across all levels of the organization will further align individual contributions with organizational objectives. And the next one, due to the challenges faced by the GECRAG in aligning individual performance goals with the agency's strategic priorities significantly affect the overall organizational performance. Regression analysis showed that the challenges did not significantly impact overall performance, suggesting that strong leadership and employee engagement have mitigated potential negative effects. The regression analysis indicates that the challenges faced by DTI Caraga in aligning individual performance goals with organizational priorities have a minimal and statistically insignificant impact on overall organizational performance. This suggests that these challenges explain only a small fraction of the variance in performance, aligning with earlier findings where employees rated the challenges as minor. This suggests that the Caraga's internal mechanisms such as leadership, communication, and employee engagement effectively mitigate the impact of these challenges. Future studies could explore more on the impact of individual challenges in more detail to identify potential areas for targeted improvement. Although the identified challenges had little impact on overall performance, DTI Caraga may still explore potential areas of improvement. Strengthening leadership's role in providing support and fostering adaptability could further mitigate any negative effects. Offering more targeted training and development programs to address specific challenges such as resource allocation or goal alignment will enhance organizational resilience and performance. And last but not the least, based on the results of the study, what SPMS provisions and processes need alignment. And enhanced key areas for improvement include enhancing training, providing more specific and actionable feedback, improving resource allocation, ensuring consistent communication of strategic goals. These adjustments could further strengthen SPMS and enhance both individual and organizational performance. So the analysis of SPMS provisions and processes at DTI Caraga reveals that while the system is generally effective, several areas require enhancement. Monitoring and evaluation need more personalized uh, need more personalized and actionable feedback to support employee development. Additionally, improvements in training and awareness of SPMS processes, especially regarding performance goal setting, are necessary to clarify guidelines for employees. Resource availability, though not seen as a major challenge, could be better addressed through targeted assessments. Finally, enhancing communication of strategic priorities would further align individual efforts with the organizational goals. Addressing these areas will optimize the SPMS effectiveness in driving organizational success. And with that, I'd like to thank everyone for listening. Have a blessed day. Thank you.